Page 14, German dance. 3/4 time, 2 sharps when the key is D major. Make sure you can do the D major scale. Let's take it one hand at a time, check fingerings and rhythms and all that. And I'm going to play everything connected as best I can at first. So up here, this is a high D. It's 2 octaves above, little C up here. So it's 1, 2, 3. I recommend on the second measure, you do a 2, 3. That way you can reach down. And then 4, 4. Otherwise, the fingering is fun. Now notice that there's a repeat sign there, so you can play the first 2 lines again. But the second time you play it, then you're going to go on. So if you'd like, on the second time, rather than using 4th finger, you can use thumb. So here. This way you're closer to that A you need when you go to the next line. So on measure 9, you're here. Remember that G sharp is good for the rest of the measure. So you have G sharp and F sharp both. And again at the bottom, you can end with 4th finger, and when you're done, if you're going to repeat, you may want to end with a thumb. This way you're in position to repeat. There. Left hand, you're up here. Now you can, if you want, use a 3 on the first one and a 2. It's up to you, or you can use 2 on both. And for the 3rd measure, you can stay there and reach up if you'd like. I prefer to do a 2, 3. For there's different reasons for it. It's just me. I like to do rest and then go on. It's 4, 2, rest, 3, 1, rest, then come down. It's an A and a G. And I recommend you do a 3, 2 here. Because this is too much of a stretch. So I prefer this. Here. And then go on. 3rd line, it's just an A chord up here. An A, a C sharp, and an E. And then here, a B, a D, and an E. And then the last line's the same as the second. Put the hands together here. I kind of like to dance around like... I tend to do that, so that fingering I suggested allows you to do that. In the second measure, you're here or here, so it's here. It's fun, so I do that. Same thing in the 4th or 3rd measure. And then go down. So put the hands together. And once you have that, we can add the staccatos. Wrist staccato here. Short. So you staccato here, but connect this. Now go on, measure 9, staccato. You staccato all the way in the left hand until you get to the half note. So that second measure, look out. Staccato here. So forth. Then we can add the dynamics. That's more for the right hand. Loud, whatever you think loud is. Keep the left hand in the background. Loud pretty much all the way through it. You don't have to stay right at loud. You get a little louder and soft. You get to know it well enough. Imagine people dancing to this. It is a dance. It's in the name. So, and you can get louder and softer. I mean, it's a personal thing. I can make all kinds of suggestions. This is like here. I would tend to crescendo through repeated notes just slightly. I want to head someplace, and I can go on to here. Here. So I'd come down a little bit, this, and then come volume up for this. So you can get down and softer a little bit. Just stay in the loud area. And the same thing in the second part. Experiment with the dynamics. Now, speed-wise, it's a fun speed. Allegretto is not allegro like the others have been. This is just a fun. Keep in mind, though, that if people are dancing to it, you don't want to be speeding up and slowing down. So you need to keep a steady pace, or the dancers won't like you anymore. No. I like to play this with you very slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do any dynamics. There aren't any dynamics, but I'm still not going to do them. We will do the repeats, though, so I'll give us 3 counts. Let's just try it together slowly. 1, ready, go. 2 and 3. Repeat. 3 and 4 and. 2, 3. 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and.